Spore formation. Spore formation is a method of asexual reproduction which occurs through microscopic reproductive units called spores. Most of the fungi like Rhizopus, Mucor, etc., bacteria and non-flowering plants such as ferns and mosses reproduce by the method of spore formation. In fungi like Rhizopus, spores are produced in some specialized structures called sporangia, which burst and spreads the spores into air. These spores, when land on food or soil under favorable conditions, germinate and produce new plant. Non-flowering plants like fern, the leaves called sporophyll, bears clusters of sporangia on the lower side. These sporangia produce the spores which produce the new plant when it falls on ground under favorable conditions.
Lab activity. Aim: to grow and examine Rhizopus or common mould. Materials required: bread, plastic bag, plain glass slide, cover slip, water eyedropper, disposable glove, compound microscope. Procedure to grow mould. Take a soft bread that is preservative free and leave it in the open for about an hour, so it is exposed to contaminants in the air. Place the bread in a plastic bag, sprinkle water over it so it is damp, and seal the bag leaving some air inside. Check on the piece of bread every few days and add more water if it is becoming dry. We can find whitish thread-like growth with masses of black, grey and green fine dotted structure. The black dotted structure is that of bread mould. A good sample of mould may take up to 2 weeks to form. Using this mould, make a slide and observe under the microscope.
Procedure to make a slide. Place a drop of water in the center of the slide using an eyedropper, if you have one, or the tip of a clean finger. Using a toothpick, scrape some of the mould and place it on the drop of water. Take the cover slip and set it at an angle to the slide so that one edge of it touches the water drop. Then carefully lower it over the drop so that the cover slip covers the specimen without trapping air bubbles underneath. Use the corner of a tissue paper or blotting paper to blot up any excess water at the edges of the cover. View the slide with a compound microscope, starting with a low objective. Observations. The common bread mould plant consists of fine thread-like projections called hyphae and thin stems having knob-like structures called sporangia. Each sporangium contains hundreds of minute spores. Precautions. This should not be done by those with allergies to mould or with severe asthma. Avoid opening to plastic bag as much as you can. If you touch the bread, Be sure to thoroughly wash your hands afterwards. Sporophyll. Ferns also produce spores. Collect a fern leaf, which is called sporophyll. Observe the leaf carefully. On the lower surface of the leaf, find clusters of dot-like structures called sporangia. These contain spores. The sporangia with a needle and observe spores by using magnifying lens.